How do you forget someone that you really used to care about? Or maybe that you even still cared about? It's really tough because when you fall in love or when you have a relationship that really means a lot to you and it just doesn't go the way that you maybe wanted it to go and it's over, it's really tough to let go. It's really tough to finally move on. But here's what you need to know. If you don't move on and you keep holding on and you keep struggling mentally and thinking about them and worrying about everything that happened and how it's so bad and how they meant so much to you and how it's just all gone downhill and how you're never going to find anybody like this again, well, that's just going to keep you from actually experiencing something even better. You see, there's a relationship waiting for you. There's a person that wants to come into your life. But they can't come into your life when you're still obsessing and worrying about that old relationship. When you're always going around thinking and worrying and regretting and being depressed, it makes it really hard for someone new to experience the real you. You're walking around with a dark cloud over your head, and that doesn't make you very approachable. That doesn't seem very inviting. But here's what you gotta know. When things are good in our lives, we only see the good. We think, if things are great now, they're always going to be great. Oh, and I remember all those other times that everything's been great for me. But when they're bad, we say, oh, you know, everything is bad. It's always going to be bad. It's always been bad. Remember when I fell over and crushed my head on that rock? Well, here's the thing. After a down, there's always an up. And after an up, there's always a down. Get used to it, accept it, love it. That's life. That's the way things are. And we'd be fools to try to fight the stream. Instead, go with it. Know that if a relationship ended, that means a new one is on its way. But the more you resist and the more you try to keep swimming up the stream, the harder it is for the stream to take you to where you need to go. It's all coming to you. But you're the one who blocks it, resists it, fights it, says, I don't want it like this, I want it like that. We have certain expectations and ideas of how our life should be, who should be and who shouldn't be in our life, who should love us and who shouldn't love us. And who are you to decide? What makes you almighty to set these expectations and say that life should be a certain way? It is what it is. And the only thing we can really do is deal with it and say, okay, well, if that's what it is, if he or she doesn't love me back, if that person doesn't want to be around me anymore, so be it. Let me love myself. That's what you gotta do. Take care of you. If you want to heal, start doing the things that really make you light up. Start doing the things that you really, really, truly enjoy. And before you know it, people will be attracted, pulled towards you. Maybe even that person that you're obsessing and thinking and worrying about and trying to forget will all of a sudden return. Unless they're passed away, of course, which makes it even harder. Because when we're mourning and we have a loss of somebody that we truly, truly cared about, that meant a lot to us, it's hard to see a bright future. It's hard to think about that things are going to get better. But that's what you need to know. Things are going to get better. Things are going to improve. But for things to improve, you have to improve. And for things to get better, you have to get better. Swim with the stream. If it's taking you down, go down. If it's taking you up, if the wind is blowing behind your back, allow that. It can be effortless. We're the ones that create suffering. Pain is temporary. Pain will go away. Pain will subside. But suffering can be forever. Mentally torturing yourself. Mentally blaming yourself for what you didn't do or what you didn't say. It's never going to help you. And it's never going to help that person that you keep thinking about. That's the biggest thing. You see, we think we're somehow doing them a favor, or somehow that we're being honorable because we keep thinking about them. But the truth is, would they really want you to be doing that? Or would they want you to experience your life fully? Go after your dream. Do the things that you love to do and meet new people. Because the bottom line is, if you can't enjoy your life, if you can't actually be happy, then that person wasn't going to fulfill you anyway. You might think that, oh, when they were in my life, everything was perfect. But the truth is, that's just your brain romanticizing, fantasizing, making up stories. Because our brains are built to conserve energy. We try to minimize effort and maximize results. So if you can get away with laying on the couch and worrying and thinking about this person all day, then you will. But if you give yourself a challenge and you say, hey, you know what, today I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna try this thing. Or oh, I'm gonna do this hobby that I really enjoy. I'm gonna meet some new people. Guess what? Your brain is forced into action. And you know what that will create? Opportunity upon opportunity upon opportunity. And it will create a better life, a life where you don't have to think and keep worrying and keep being stuck on this person that you have to forget.